Hey guys, so I just did some prep on the steps, my stone steps here for the patio. Got the weeds out and kind of dug out the holes where they needed to be dug out of sand. Look at those beautiful steps. And I was going to put the stone dust in and I wasn't going to film it, but then I was like, no, I can't keep you guys from this momentous moment. So here I am. I'm going to put the stone dust in and see how it looks. I'm excited to see it fill in the cracks. So some of the top ones have already been filled in a little bit just from sweeping dust off of the actual patio, but this is the before stone dust. And in a moment we shall see the after. Okay, first coat down. It's looking very nice. We will let that settle, and I'm sure I'll have to do a few more coats, or where it sinks in I'll put more dust in like I did up on the top, but hopefully it will stay in place pretty well. We'll see. I'm not sure, especially with the stairs, if it will need something different, but we'll test this out for a while and see if it holds up with the heavy rains and stuff and with the weeds, and if not, we'll figure something else out. But I do love these steps. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. The whole patio is so insanely beautiful. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got rid of the trailer and I weeded this area here. So it's just really looking a lot nicer around here. I really appreciate it. So I'm going in for dinner, find something to eat. But I noticed that my bouquets inside are in need of replacement, so let's just pick a few flowers on our way in. I love flowers. Okay, out with the old and in with the new. Hello friends! It is a new day and we have a new project to tackle. Just a little one, the last stone dust project, and then I can get rid of or put this somewhere, this pile of dust on my driveway. I'm going to keep it for filling in cracks, of course. But the last stone dust thing we need to do is the very first project we did with stones, which is this stone walkway. My dad was here the other day and he saw that I still hadn't done this and he said, "You haven't done that yet? That's embarrassing." And I said, "Thanks, Dad. I've been a little bit busy, but it's fine." So today we are finally finishing up this project and all of the stone dust things will be completed other than filling in the sinking parts, of course. Just have to take a moment to quickly deadhead my petunias because it is addicting. Am I right? They look really nice though. I enjoy them so much. The colors are beautiful. I like the little spikes too. It looks so nice, and with the color of the pots with the stones, everything is just gorgeous. Sweet peas, beautiful. So I think the main reason I've been putting off this project, because the actual putting in of the stone dust will be super easy, but I know there's a little bit of prep work, and that is what I've been more putting off. Digging out these pesky weeds, making sure it's low enough, the sand's low enough so that the stone dust has somewhere to go. And of course, all of these weeds along the actual driveway. And then there's stuff in the way and whatever. We're just gonna do it, and we'll be glad when it's done. One thing I wanted to say, a lot of people had wondered when I did the stone dust in the back patio why I didn't do the polymeric sand, and there is a reason for that. I don't remember what the exact amount is, but I want to say it's like a 1/2 inch. It's not the holes in between the cracks aren't supposed to be more, good grief, go away, more than a 1/2 inch, or something like that. Something that my holes are definitely bigger than, so that is why I did not use the polymeric sand. One reason at least. The reason why I didn't use concrete in between was kind of because I didn't want it to be that permanent, I guess, because then if there were any issues it just makes it harder. And yet somehow still weeds, from what I've read, still weeds, you know, find their way. So I just felt like I would rather have something that I know isn't permanent. So then if I had any issues, I could, you know, still move the stones. I've dealt with stones that were stuck with concrete and they're pretty nasty. So that was kind of my reasoning for that. Whether or not I did the right choice, who knows? Probably we'll never know. But whatever it is, it was my choice, so I'll deal with the consequences, I guess. Okay, well, no wonder I've been pushing that job off. It was terrible. And I still didn't get nearly all of it. And I don't have the strength for that right now. But whatever. It's a start. And we are going to fill this baby in so I can go eat dinner. Okay, I just swept off the stones a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is just do it section by section so that I can just put the stuff back that's already on there. When I first made this, a lot of people commented that I should make this over a little bit more so that the pot could be symmetrical. I agree, I should. But we'll see if I ever do. Someday when I don't think about laying stones and then like shiver, you know, with terror and horror, maybe then I will lay just like one more layer across. And I do agree that that would look a lot nicer. I also was thinking that I should get my house paint of white out and do the bottom of this thing, and also figure something out with underneath my stepping stone there by the back patio. A lot of people have mentioned that that needs something, and I agree. I might just paint it, but then also put a board across it. It's kind of awkward with the way that the stone is. To have a board fit just right. But I think if I painted it, it would look fine, and you wouldn't really think anything of it. That's mostly red on that rock anyway, if I need to fix anything I can. It is always so fun to watch the stone dust go in for the first time. Okay. Yay, yay, yay. All of the stone dust has been dusted for all of the projects. Woohoo! I can already see it sinking in, but that's okay. It's all part of the process. So I'm sure I will make multiple different fill in the crack times. Just filling the holes, watering it again, and over time it starts to harden. I've definitely noticed that in the patio here, there are some spots that even still, like that's hard as a rock. But I know there are other spots that are still a little bit squishy. Like if you, like say right here, if you put the furniture leg, it just went right down. Which is so interesting because it feels pretty hard here. So I don't know if it will always do that, or I imagine that over time it will harden to the point where it won't go in. But I try to keep the furniture mostly on the rocks where possible. Is this not the most preciously beautiful patio that you have ever seen? I cannot get over it. So all of the other stone places, bad shadow. All of the other stone places are gonna look beautifully like this. Let's take a look and see how the steps are doing after one day. They're looking nice. I'm not seeing actually too many big holes, which is good. They really are just so absolutely stunning. I especially love this stuff, and it really did turn out nicely. It seems a lot more uniform now that there's the stone dust in it. I'm very happy with it. So, those were some good jobs done, and I'll show you my other project I've been working on. I got my chairs, dining chairs, and they have been just an absolute terror to put together. I'm not even going to give you the link because I don't want anyone to have to go through what I just went through. I've only put one together. It took me forever. They're just, it's like they just don't quite meet the screws where the screws are supposed to go in. They just aren't quite long enough, and it's just an absolute horrible time of my life so far, and I have 8 of them to do. They're really nice. I like them when, like, I like the highness and they're comfortable. But we'll see how this goes. So far it's gone very aggravatingly. So I'm hopeful by some miracle I will be able to put all 8 of them together and then have them around my table. My goal is tomorrow to try to attempt to make my new table out of wood. I'm very excited. So you'll have to stay tuned to a video near you to see how that all works together. I'm hopeful, but I've never really made furniture, so we'll see how it goes. The way I see it is you never know until you try. So be sure to stay tuned on A Drill and a Dream. We have fun things ahead. The patio is coming together beautifully. Mwah! I love it. And I can't wait to see/show you the finished product. So thanks for joining me on my little tasks. Over the last couple of days, I'm excited to have all the stone dust in. That is a big, fun thing off of my to-do list. So I will see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream as we continue this beautiful landscaping journey together. Have a great day.